Hey guys, Brito here. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager and Road to Formula 1 Modded Series. Here with Brute Force Racing. Here we are for Season 3, Episode number 5. We're heading to the Vancouver Grand Prix from Canada. Quickly go through our mail. We'll do a recap on the last race, of course. So Phoenix Grand Prix Round 4. Martz came home in second. Olsen came home in first. So a great race. Some good points. That's another 1-2 for Brute Force Racing. After Singapore, we finished 1-2 as well. So quickly go through any of this stuff. Nothing problems with Carol, so she's got a rival with teammate. So Hamart won't sign if Olsen's still here. Scout report's done on Nina Holtz. She's good, but she's old, so that's the reason why we're doing the scouting facility. Of course, it's gonna be ready very soon. Still repairing our car, still doing suspension. So gearbox, brakes, wing. So we've got a lot of stuff we need to fix to get us to become more competitive. What were we going to do next? I can't remember exactly what we're going to do next. So that's gearbox. We've got suspension, which we're doing now. We've got engine, which we can't do. We've got front wings, rear wings, and brakes. So I'm thinking brakes are probably the next best thing to do for the car, I think. Maybe suspension and brakes, and then we'll work on the wings and that sort of stuff later on. So wing 325, 300, brakes are 290, so they're the worst. Suspension is pretty good. Alright, let's continue on. So promise fulfilled. Can't remember what that promise was, but anyway, Scout Center's done. Let's build another one. Yes. Done. Let's go to our scouting now. We've got a whole heap of people here that these guys here. Okay, let's just clear all of this because I cannot remember for the life of me people that we haven't looked at yet. So we'll look at these guys. Might look at Miss Maisie Jones. Not yet, anyway. Do Will Evans. We know he's crap anyway, but there we go. So that's all the new guys we're scouting. We won't scout these other guys that are already in teams just yet. We'll look at them later on. Got a few favourites in here at the moment. Keegan Baldwin, good feedback, that's the reason why, and good marketability. Can't remember all this stuff. Can't remember exactly who and why we've favoured all these guys. But I'll have to look at that off camera, of course, and work out who are the guys to go with. Obviously, Lau is somebody that we really need to get. He's pretty good. Marketability is not the best, but he's young. We've got him in our GT Challenger Series, I believe. Fred Herman's World Motorsport, so it's going to be hard to get. Ricky DeGraff, pretty good actually. Not interested. That's fair enough. Rightio. So let's have a look at the car. We're still working on repairing the car. I really like to see drive aids banned fail in the next GMA vote. No, because I'd like to see them banned actually. Car repair is finished. Now let's see, what are we doing at the moment? So we've got our legendary part, which we're doing at the moment, and we've got another one that's going to be here in 11 days time, so they're both going to be done pretty quick. Pump those out as well. We need to sort of maybe evens. Actually, probably in 11 days time, so we need to do like 13 days, I think, for that one. I won't take those off because they're not important. Anyway, let's continue on. So scouting facility is done as well. Level 2 scouting facility. Chiquita is a keen sim racer, +1 overtaking, +5 marketability for 19 weeks. Good. She's racing motorbikes, +1 smoothness, +5 marketability. Good for both girls. Have a look now. What are we? 94% marketability, which is great. What's that built? Oh, 2 hours. There we go. Continue. So we don't need these results, of course. Skip through both. Continue. That's our scout facility built. So check it out. 2 of 3. Another 6.5 million to upgrade. I don't think they'll allow us to build it. No, they won't. Okay. So let's go back to scouting. All. Of course, we're going to go for teams. We're going to go right down the bottom. Scout anybody that's younger than 25 to start with. Wow, not many that aren't in teams, that is. Oops. There we go. So there's going to be heaps up here. So let's go by age. Right to the top. A few guys, so 20, I'm thinking like 22 is pretty well going to be our cutoff. So that's all we can do for now for scouting. We'll just leave that for now. Continue on through. Performance work will be done, and designing our suspension is finished. Okay, so she's feeling fit, +4 fitness, +10 improvability. Good. Performance work's complete. Suspension build's complete. Good. Let's head on in. Grab that and that. I'm not sure what we should do. We should smash out the improvability or the reliability. Reliability is probably going to be what we need. Let's just smash reliability out for now. Okay, so what are we going to do next? Brakes. Brakes are definitely what we need to do next. So brakes, we're going to go +10, +10. Pretty much all we can do. So build. Continue on. Design, our brakes are finished. So pretty quick build, which is good. 40% chance of rain, good news. Check out our car. Design another set of brakes. So the same one, +30 reliability, -10 deceleration, +5, +40. Don't think it's really going to matter too much, to be honest. -20 to max, +40, +40 to max. I'll have to look at that and see what's the best one to go with. Continue. I'm going to lose a little bit of money there, but that's fine. So let's fit parts. So we want Hamart to have that one, Olsen to have that one. Yep, everything else is pretty good. Continue. Okay, brakes research facility. Isn't it already the best we've got? Ooh, it's not. So yes, we're going to have to do that. We'll get that done. Financial management concerns, yes, we know. Liability work is complete, so we're going to smash out performance now. I wouldn't be worried too much about that. We'll autofill it, but we're still going to try and smash out the performance there. Let's continue voting on driver aids band. We're going to go 4. And we'll go continue. We're going to vote 3 just because we want to make sure it goes through. Oh, 7-7. You voted 4. Yes, that's what we want. So it's going to be better for us next season. There'll be no driver aids, so it'll go on how good the drivers are, but that is if we can get good drivers again. Anyway, continue on. going to head to the Vancouver Grand Prix now. So we know our parts are good. We're going to go for 4th or above. Don't need to change any parts because obviously our brakes are going to be as good as they're going to be. And that's all good there. So continue. We'll do what I usually do. Get stuck in, get practice done and dusted. We'll come back when we're ready to qualify here for the Vancouver Grand Prix from Canada. Rightio guys, we're back. So practice went well. Hamant finished first, Olsen finished second. We're going to go with level 3 ultra soft tyres, level 3 qualifying trim for both girls. Car set, 2 purples and a green here. We made a little mistake here with her setup, so we've changed a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. Quali might need to readjust it. We've done a bit of weight stripping, so we've dropped 4 clicks out of both the front wing and suspension, 6 clicks out of engine, 4 out of gearbox, 6 out of rear wing, and nothing out of brakes, and they're exactly the same for both. So we're gaining 360 points and losing 120% reliability, which I'm hoping is going to be okay. Obviously these guys are crucial parts, but 80% should be okay. I'm thinking that's going to be enough. Anyway, let's continue. I'm going to take qualifying now. So it's 12 minutes, and it's only the one session, of course. It's got pretty low track grip at the moment. So we'll send them both out. Set them on used ultra softs. That'll be fine. So she can go out now. Wait till 30. Send out to Olsen as well on a used set of ultra softs. So we'll look at Hamant. Hamant's going to be the one posting the first lap, so we'll see how she goes. She's overheated and perfect. Let's have a look at Olsen, overheated and perfect as well. Exactly the same. First sector she's purple, but obviously it's not going to be purple for long. She's down a fair way, to be honest. Going to cross the line with a 106.2 for Hamant. What about Olsen? She's going to do a 106.1. So 105 flat is the top time for Vidal. I know the track grip's going to come later on, so we're going to have to try and pump out a good lap later, but our quality is not good. Look at that, 107's a 109 behind, so we're way behind. Send her back out the same tyres. Send Olsen out the same tyres as well. Let's try and keep this track grip up. Obviously not going to improve our times, but let's keep pumping out a bit of track grip. Still haven't, well, it did improve. Olsen improved and so did Hamant, but we're still going to have to wait and come back out again later. Not sure what I was pausing for then. So got enough time. Let's just wait a little while before we send them back out. So 3 minutes to go. Send one out now, so you can go out in a fresh set of ultra softs. Off you go. Gonna wait a little bit longer, maybe it's about 2 minutes to go for Hamant. Actually, send her out now. There's a little bit of a gap, so fresh set of ultra softs. Should get out in a decent gap, but Olsen's gonna be the first one. So hopefully she's not gonna overheat it and good. That's not ideal. Starting her flying laps, how she goes. This is going to be our last chance. First sector, she's 3/10 down. Second sector, 8/10 down. So she's not going to improve. Well, not going to get inside the top 4 anyway. It's going to be in 11th. Hamart, how's Hamart going? 9/10 down. How's she going to go in the last sector? 1.5, so 13th and 14th. Not great. Not good quality at all. 105.5 and a 105.6, so they're only not even a tenth away from each other, Olsen and Hamart. So we have to hope for a bit better than this during the race. So De Graaf has put it on pole, Vidal second, Savannah third, Woodford fourth. So McNeil Racing Team, and then the Chariot Motor Group. They're going to be starting on the same side, front to back, front 2 rows of the grid. So here comes the race. We're going to go Ultra Softs, Engine Expert, I guess. Olsen will go Ultra Softs and Nurse just to make sure we can get through. So even with Olsen, we could possibly drop these down a couple extra because she's got the Nurse perk. Let's see if she can get an extra out of that. So that's a little bit better there. Driver strategy. 48 lap race. So we're going to have to go in. Obviously, we're going to attack and overtake from the start. Have a look at the setup. Tyre choice. 48 lap race. We can obviously. This is what I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting if we can refuel or not. So 21 laps. So let's drop it down to 24. We'll go Olsen. We'll drop her down to 22. Continue. Now what I'm going to do is quickly save just to make sure in case something goes wrong. So you can see all my saves here. Put pre-race. Okay, just in case we can't refuel, which we're going to have to be able to anyway, because we can't get 48 laps on 38 laps of fuel in the tank or whatever it is. So right, let's continue. See how they go with the start here. So Olsen and Hamart go straight to double speed. We've got pit. Can we fuel? We can fuel, so that's good. That's all I care about. Now a couple of guys run wide there in turn 1. They're still 14th and 15th for Olsen and Hamart. Olsen's ripping through the field at the moment. There goes Hamart as well. Olsen's up to 11th. Hamart's only in 14th. Both doing okay. Olsen down the inside again. Hamart is trying to take 11th, so we're going to be 10th and 11th coming out of first. Girls have changed spots and changed spots back again. Just whinging about each other, but they just need to work together, focus, push hard, move through the field. We're going to go to conserve and conserve. Other cars around are pushing a little bit still. We're going to push for another lap of fuel and see what we can do. So Hamart's up to 9th, Olsen's up to 10th. Both doing really well at the moment. So Hamart's just behind Costa now. Olsen's a little way down from Hamart, just over a second. Right, let's go back to high and high as well for both. The cars ahead are still pushing hard with tyres, but we're not. Now we're going to go back to neutral with both. Really needs. Let's push as hard as we can with Hamart, I think. How many laps can we get? 30 laps of those tyres, so could just go for a set of softs to get us to the end. Still one stopper. But we could have changed the strategy a little bit and done Hamart on ultra softs and Olsen on softs, or super softs I should say. We're doing okay. 20 seconds away from the lead though, so we're in 9th and 10th is still a good spot for us. So 43 laps to go now. We'll go to triple speed because there's not a lot going on at the moment. Olsen can't get past Hamart, but is Olsen actually quicker or not? That's the question. She's definitely not pushing as hard, but how long has she got left on these tyres? So 16 laps. She's got 16 laps of fuel, so it's a yellow flag, sector 3, that's Krantz, it's out of the race. You go back to high. You can go back to conserve a little bit. Olsen's going to come in first anyway. She's going to come in for a set of super softs, I think. 30 laps maybe, so we'll see how we go. The Olsen and Hamart, 9th and 10th. Costa and Shah are battling away. Here goes Hamart down the inside of Costa. Can Olsen get through too? Hopefully she can get through pretty quick here. What is she pushing? No, she's conserving tyres. Not really pushing fuel-wise. Olsen can go back to neutral with tyres. Hamart can stay where she is, I think. She's going to try and go around the outside of Shah. Not going to happen. Costa gets that spot back. Come on, Hamart, down the inside is where we need to go. Looks like Shah's shut the door. We're going to be fine with the fuel levels. We've been stuck behind Hamart for a while, we know. Here comes Nightingale as well, so... yeah, there we go. If Olsen continue to push through now, that's what we need. So she can have 10 laps of fuel left. Let's go and look at Olsen. Go back to conserve the tyres. Mart's right on the back of Olsen again now. Can't really afford for us to be battling with each other. It's just a waste of time. So it's going to be a little bit of a guessing game if we think Olsen can make it to the end on a set of super softs from here. So 36 laps to go. She's got 8 laps of fuel left, so they'll be down to 28 laps to go. So put it back to medium. Mark can continue to push for now. See what sort of fuel level she is when she gets to the start finish line. She's 8.6, so she can still push a little bit longer. So Olsen's did a 108.7, Hamart did a 109.7, so Olsen's definitely catching Costa ahead. Our tyre wear is pretty good compared to the other teams around us. Well, McLeod's ripped through her, so is Nightingale, so is Salon. So last lap Costa was a 109.6, a 108.9 and a 109.6 for Hamart. So Olsen's catching Costa, but Hamart's doing similar times. You can go back to neutral with tyres now, and I think Olsen can do the same. She can stay where she is. Here comes Olsen now on Costa. 109.4 for Hamart and a 108.7 for Olsen. Costa's conserving fuel for some reason, not really sure why, but probably start to push her again. We drop Hamart back to neutral. She can't get past Costa, but she really needs to. Come on, Olsen. Down the inside, around the outside, something. Can't afford for Hamart to get through here. If you want Olsen to... Wow, there's a couple of... I don't know what's going on here. DeWolf and Saar, the tyre wear is what's bugging them at the moment. So we're going to have pitting in a couple of laps, so she can attack for the next 2 laps for Olsen. Keep an eye on how many laps are left though. So she's up to 6th, Hamart's 7th. Can Olsen get through? She's going to be in next lap. So 29 laps to go. So pit, set of super softs. Can she make it to the end? But it'll be 28 to go when she comes in. Okay. Gonna have to give her 30 laps of fuel, which is going to take a bloody long time. But she's going to pit. She's going to come on in. So have a look at Hamart now. Hamart's going to make a move on Olsen as well, because Olsen's pushing her tyres a little bit too hard. So when you come out, you can go high and neutral. Now you can pit this lap for a set of super softs as well. 27 laps, so we'll give you 29. Actually, let's do 28 and a half. Parts are okay. Balance stop. Let's overtake and attack for you. Go back and look at Olsen's stop. Fuel's taken a little while. Tyres, and there's a mistake. Of course there is. Wow, 7 seconds. Bugger. Okay, you can push and attack when you come out. Let's have a look at the stop over here for Hamart. Go and have an actual proper look. Fuel's in, it's good. Tyres are in and they're good. So she's going to come out in 8th spot. So that's a good stop for her. But look at Olsen. She's way down the order now. Back straight to neutral for her. Mark can push a little bit more. So we've got Strandby ahead, Navarro, Shah and De Graaf that have all got really worn tyres. 25 to go. You can go back to neutral. Keep a close eye on that tyre temp for both girls. Looks like Strandby's going to be in this lap, which is good. Won't slow Hamart down at all. Hamart did a 1:10.3 last lap. What about Olsen? A 1:10.8. So not too bad. So 7th and 12th at the moment. So we've got 2 cars ahead that are going to pit. So Olsen might move up into 9th. Hamart should move up to 5th. Pretty close to getting the sponsor objective. Still sort of keeping a close eye on the tyres at the moment. So 23 to go. Let's have a look. 23, 25. She should be okay. They both should be okay. Both with fuel and also tyres. She's a nurse, so car condition drops slightly slower. Let's put it on overtake mode now. She's got like 3 laps of excess fuel, so let's just let her use as much as she can. Mark's got a little bit of excess fuel as well. She's way behind the cars that are ahead. De Graaf's going to have to pit again, but I don't know if it's going to be a big stop or not. So 1:10.5 to 1:09.9. Let's overtake and conserve with Hamart. She did 1:10.4. Let's have a look at Olsen. 1:09.5. You can overtake, attack and conserve as well. So Hamart's pace has picked up. Olsen's hasn't. She's dropped down a little bit. She's in a bit of a battle though, so it's not helping. She's got Dumbell behind, Nightingale just ahead, so 19 laps to go. So Olsen will go back to neutral. Go back to neutral. So Olsen's up into 9th now. Hamart's in 5th, so that's good. And there's Nightingale just ahead, who's going to be in the pits, so that's going to be 8th for Olsen. Hamart's going to be in 5th. So I haven't got much excess fuel, so let's go back to high now. Olsen's still got a little bit of excess fuel. She's probably going to get lapped here anyway, so 17 laps she's got. Hamart's going past Salon now, going a lap down. Nightingale's in the pits with mechanical issues. So Olsen's in 7th, so 5th and 7th at the moment. The leaders come across the line with 16 laps to go. Next lap we're going to have to just go to high with Olsen. Pretty close to being like short on fuel, so 15 laps to go now. Hamart is still in 5th. We know that De Graaf's definitely going to have to pit again, but I don't think Hamart's going to make up that sort of time. De Graaf is actually catching the leader really well, but Vidal and Woodford have got a 1-2 at the moment for Chariot Motor Group, right behind each other. Then we've got De Graaf for McNeil back in 3rd, then Sylvander in 4th, Hamart in 5th for Brute Force, and then Olsen in 7th. So it looks like Olsen is currently catching Saar. Saar's got pretty worn tyres, so Olsen should make a pretty good move here. So 1:09.1 for Hamart to a 1:10 flat for Olsen. She's even slower again this lap. so's Hamart for some reason. Want Olsen get through, that's it, there you go. So 5th and 6th now. So 1:10.6 for Hamart last lap and 1:12.3 for Olsen. That is a shocking lap for Olsen. So 12 laps to go now. So Olsen's still on the lead lap. Hamart's the 1:09.0, which is good. What about Olsen? She's done a 1:09.1, so 2 good lap times there for the girls. Go back to medium and medium now with fuel, because we're a little bit out. Not by much. 11 laps to go. She's going to cross the line with just under 11. And I guess Olsen will probably do the same. Just under 11. 10 laps left. So a 1:10.3 last lap and 1:08.9 for Olsen. Olsen had a very quick lap. Unfortunately, Hamart didn't, but she's picked up the pace a little bit this time. 1:09.5 and a 1:09.3 for Olsen. So Hamart still needs to get one more spot if we're going to get this sponsor objective. Which de Graaf is still catching the leaders. She's right behind second spot of Woodford now. We're still currently 5th and 6th. So Hamart 1:09.3, same for Olsen, but Savannah did 1:08.6, so we're not catching. Both girls got a little bit of excess fuel, but not a lot. Olsen might go a lap down soon. 7 laps to go. So de Graaf's going to pit. If she doesn't, actually look at Woodford. Woodford's got really worn tyres, so they're either going to have to pit again or slow down a lot, and so will de Graaf, I think. So this could play in our favour. We've still got a lot of tyre wear. 12 to 14 laps. There's only like 6 laps to go. So I've really conserved these tyres well, to be honest. So 6 laps left now. We'll see how much fuel Hamart's got when she comes across the line. 6.3, so not a great deal. 6.3 the same for Olsen. 5 laps to go now. So Woodford's pitted. Back out on track, so way up here. We've still got a fair way to go to catch Woodford. Looks like Vidal, Graaf and Savander. Ignore that. Looks like de Graaf is in the pits with damage, so could this play into our hands? No, not quite. So he's fixed the part as well, but Hamart's got front wing damage. So the leader's going to come across the line now with 3 laps to go. I know Hamart's got some damage, but Olsen hasn't. So none of the other cars ahead have pitted. So we're going to go attack and push now. Or high and push, I should say. 3 laps to go. The leader's in the pits as well. But there's 2 laps remaining now. So Savannah did a 1:07.8 last lap. 1:08.2 for Hamart. Still got a bit of excess fuel. The leader's going to come across the line on the final lap. So we're going to come around to Hamart on the final lap so she can attack. Do the same with Olsen. She can attack as well. Not that it's going to make much difference. We're still going to come home in 5th and 6th, I think. So 3rd's crossed the line. 4th is really slow, actually. Come on, Hamart. There we go. Get the spot. That's it. Well done. 4th and 6th. Wow. I really didn't think that was going to happen. I think Sylvanda must have run out of fuel. I don't know if we can actually bring up the messages there, but I'm thinking Sylvana ran out of fuel right at the end there. So Hamart 4th, Olsen 6th. That's a good result. We're going to get a little bit of extra money there, which is what we need. So we went for the 1 stopper. But I went for a 2 stopper there. Look at that, 2 laps. Doesn't make sense. Might as well have stayed out, but yeah, these guys here, they might as well have went, you know, like lap 20 and then another 20 and then extended this a little bit. So it doesn't really make sense to me, but if you're going to do a double stopper, you want to run ultras and sort of even them out even. even them out even, if you know what I mean. So do like 15, 15, and 15, or 16, 16, and 16, or something. But anyway, so scrutineering, we're not going to get done for anything. Any other teams going to get done? No. Jeremy Woodford's got the fastest lap. So Hamart gains 3 points. Olsen gains 1, so that's great. Olsen's dropped down to 3rd. Hamart's bumped up to 5th. And Cordobez is no longer racing, but she's currently in 8th. 2nd in the championship, only 5 points down. So for our first season, we are doing really, really well. So let's see how we go. Driver improvement wise. Once it loads through. Rightio, so as I said, Hamart 4th, Olsen 6th. Changes, a few decent changes here, and a big one here for cornering there for Olsen, which is good. 95.8% happiness with the mechanic here, 100% there for Olsen. So Chiquita's improved a little bit, but she's minus 2.5% morale, which is fine. Expected 9th, came 3rd, so 100% happiness, 95% marketability. Can't get much better than that. Plus 7 million in our back pocket, which is what we want. So continue. Now, before we go anywhere, 2 days for that, but we need to get brake center done. Will they allow us to build it? They will. But are they going to allow us to build a gearbox with minus 3 million? Probably not. So let's go in finances, request additional funds. Thank you. Take that just in case. Quickly check sponsors. 1 free spot as well. So that's going to help us next episode to be able to hopefully get an incentive bonus to give us some more money to be able to continue to build these gearboxes. So quick recap, Hamart came home 4th spot in the Vancouver Grand Prix, making a pass on the last lap to get into 4th to get our bonus there. And Olsen came home in 6th spot and got 1 point, so still a pretty good result for Brute Force Racing. Olsen's still 3rd, Hamart's now 5th, and we're 2nd in the team's championship, so we're doing really, really well. We've got the best drivers, probably nearly the worst car, best headquarters, nearly the best sponsors, nearly the best staff. So we're doing really, really well. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, as always, smash that like button, if I can spit it out properly, and leave a comment and let me know what you think we should be doing. Is this what we should be doing brakes next? Focusing on that. We also need to focus on Scout Facility again and try and get replacements for these guys for next season, because they don't want to sign because of the last proposal. Yeah, and she won't renew because she's just not interested and she's got the cranky pants on. So anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Smash that subscribe button to continue to follow our Motorsport Manager here, Road to Formula 1 modded series. And don't forget, I've just signed up to Patreon, so if you want to become a patron and support Brito's Gaming and our channel, please click the link below in the description. And yeah, it's $5 a month. It'll just be you guys supporting me as a channel. The $5 will go towards me being able to upgrade like my microphone, headphones, get a microphone stand, maybe get some better recording software, some editing software later on. You know, it's not just going to be used for anything. It's going to be used to be put back into the channel. And also, if you guys haven't realized, I'm in the process now. If you haven't watched my iRacing videos, I'm in the process now of saving to buy a street stock car to race Speedway in real life. So the $5 from that stuff will also go towards me purchasing a real life race car to be able to race in real life and bring the races and a bit of info to you guys on the YouTube channel as well. So don't feel obligated to become a patron if you don't want to. I mean, I know a lot of people out there, $5 a month is a lot of money. But if you want to support the channel, then, you know, as I said, hit the link, become a patron, and yeah, help support me to get to where I want to go, real life racing, and also to improve the channel for you guys later on. If you've got any recommendations of other series you want to see, leave it in the comments section. Leave a comment on the Patreon page if you like. Make sure you check out the Facebook page and hit that like button, share it, share the videos, share the page. Let's get people in watching the videos a bit more and into the channel. And yeah, as always, thanks for your support. Thanks for all the comments and all the likes. It's been Bretto's Gaming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.